a quorum?
Go ahead, I don't know if she's on gavel or something.
All right. Well, I don't need to do the gavel, do I? No. Let's all stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have someone that can do the prayer? Who wants to volunteer?
You want to?
I'm volunteer.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Lord, for everyone being here today, and we bless for everything you do for us, give us all the strength to make good decisions and choices for this meeting, benefit everyone, and in your name, amen.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's your name?
Nathan?
Thank you, Nathan.
Yes,
Okay. They got me in a booster seat. I know, it's terrible. All right, we have a couple of announcements, if y'all don't mind. I know that city is behind on mowing, but I'd like to ask the citizens to please do their own yards. We've had issues, but I'm just putting it out there. We're getting complaints from people, so if that's you, please help. Okay. And our water department has asked me to let you know, because we're in an open meeting, if you're coming to Point to buy a home, please call to make sure you have access to water and sewer before you do anything. Okay? All right. Let's see, next. We need someone to consent the agenda.
I'll consent the agenda.
Okay? I need a second.
No, thank you.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Today, we're also going to ask, sorry, y'all, we're also going to ask that when you say aye, raise your hand, or when you say nay, raise your hand, because people in the audience and the camera doesn't always pick it up. Okay? All right, thank you.
Yeah. You tell them.
Okay, let's see. Citizen participation. Do we have any?
I like Lori.
Yes.
Yeah, Lori's on there.
Thank you, sir. Look at you doing two jobs.
Put it on payroll.
Yes, ma'am, Lori.
Okay, I wanted to. This is a praise kind of. This is a good thing. So
Good.
yeah, I know.
We'll take that one.
Yeah, we like it when it comes to county too. I'm Lori Northcote. I live at 301 3rd Street here in Point, and I wanted to just put this out there. And if you decide that you'd like to do it, I think it would be awesome for the morale of the city. But Hometown Helpers Cut the Grass, Bag the Trash is a recognition program that I'd like to invite the citizens, residents of Point, to help us recognize individuals who make our community cleaner and more beautiful. If you all are in agreement, I'd like to organize the program just for the morale of the city. And if you know someone who regularly mows lawns, picks up trash, or goes the extra mile to care for our neighborhoods, I'd like to hear about them, or anybody would like to join me in doing this. I think it would be something we could put together. And then, of course, you just, if the city, like I say, I know that you can't talk back to me, but we want to put some kind of a form where people can come by and nominate somebody or something like that, where they could be recognized. Let's see. And, of course, when we would recognize them, we could recognize them here at the city, if that was all right with the councilman, and put it on social media, and of course put it in our Brands County Leader if possible.
On our website.
And also, I'd like to throw in there that the county has dump days every first and third Saturday of the month, and for a small fee, you can dump anything and everything. The only exception, and then I've just understood, there's not really an exception. You can bring 20 tires, and if you bring 21 tires, it's going to cost you an extra $2. So every tire you bring over 20 is an extra $2. So if you can get rid of tires, it's a good place to do that.
Can you do paint?
Yep, paint, refrigerators,
Because I have had
mattresses.
Yeah, I've had people ask about paint.
Where's that at? Just
right here
Yeah.
at Precinct 4.
We use it all the time.
And it's the first and third of every month, but because the 4th of July is on a Saturday, they're going to do it the 2nd and 3rd just of July. And tonight, if y'all don't mind, if I have enough time, I wanted to give an example of the last time I was here, we did an interlocal agreement with the county and the city, and our road administrator, Corey Parker, I know he's not here, but I think it would be awesome if the city would recognize him. He did an assessment the very next day, and he found y'all had the water leak on 1402. Looking into that, he found, I think the part was $18,000 to repair it, but he found it for
400?
400 or
Yeah,
something like that. So
Yeah.
I was like, way to go, Corey.
Yeah, we do need to
And so
recognize
that would help, that saved the citizens nearly
Yes, ma'am.
$17,000. So just small things like that. And I have another fellow in mind that takes care of the monument out here that he never gets a pat on the back, and I'd like to do that for him. But if anybody would like to help me do that, anybody, that would be great, where we could get that together. I think our city needs the morale.
It does.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
agree.
am.
I think it's
So,
wonderful.
sign me up.
Anyway, we'll get together and try to organize this.
Yes, ma'am, and we'll get it on the agenda.
Yeah,
Thank
anybody
you,
wants to
Lori.
help mow.
Thank you very much.
Avenue D looks great.
Doesn't that look awesome? I
I
Okay.
drove all the way down it just because I could.
And let me go back. I didn't say that today's Thursday, June 25th at 2026.
know.
So that's a note for me. I've got notes everywhere and I missed that one. So, all right, let's see. Where am I at? I'm trying to pay attention. I keep getting in trouble whenever I don't do it right. All right, let's see. Number 6, new business. Discuss and or take action budget review for Rains County Appraisal District. Sherry McCall. Hi. She's here for your questions and for some information.
Yes, whatever you guys need. In the past, I've not always been able here to basically kind of explain some things. I don't know, where y'all are at as far as understanding what the appraisal district does, what we collect for y'all, and how it's done in that process, and how we come to the numbers that we do, and what we do for you as far as collecting ad valorem taxes. So, brief. I don't know if y'all know the whole deal,
But please,
I don't mind.
I
Please
think
do.
the two gentlemen probably do not know.
I've talked to you that
Oh,
one.
you did? Okay. Okay.
Anyway, yes, so what we do is we set the values on properties, and the entities that we work for is basically the cities, emergency district, the school, and the county. And everybody, basically, we get a set of values, and then you determine with your budget what the tax rate is that you need to levy the taxes that you need to run your city. Now, in the instance for the city of Point, you also have sales tax that comes into play with that, but that's a different part that I'm not privy to. That's a state. You get that money from the comptroller's office. I work under the comptroller's office, but it's a different, for ad valorem taxes, it pays for your roads, your fire departments, your city employees, and things like that. Anyway, so when we come up with that number and we send that to y'all in April, then we follow up with the budget. City of Point is one of the smaller entities, so there's not a lot of responsibility as far as like what it costs you a year. I'll give you that number real quick. Your allocation for my budget is, sorry, I didn't have a flag. City of Point, right at $10,000. So that's basically what you pay us in increments for the levy that we're going to produce and collect for you. And it's what it's based off of is your levy divided by my budget, and it's in percentages. Like I said, y'all's is a very small percent. The schools is the biggest, the county's right after that. So it kind of tiers down by how many properties you have on the road for the city of Point.
And when do we pay that?
You pay it in quarterly
Okay.
throughout the year, and it's kind of broken down on that sheet. It
Okay.
says allocation. It'll show you for the appraisal side and the collection side,
Mhm.
because there's two different components to what
Are
we
you
do.
talking about this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we didn't copy this one for everyone, but I can get y'all a copy of it. What we copied was this one here.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, what it looks like is what we call an allocation sheet. And
Yes.
it kind of breaks down.
You want to look at this one?
And I think I've seen that around budget time.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, that's kind of what that looks like.
Because we'll definitely need that. for that.
And like I said, when you get your values, that's the sheet that Angela copied for you, and that's what that looks like too.
Actually, it was probably Tasha.
Tasha, okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what we're here for. I normally kind of give you a glance at what my budget is over the year. High points is basically we put in a line item this year for repairs to our building and things like that. We had to have a new roof replaced. When they got in there, we found out there's 3 layers under that roof. And so anyway, we got that done a few weeks ago. And I don't know why I had never thought about putting a line item to build that budget for the things that need to be done in my building. Because obviously, there's not been a lot done in that building. It's standing, it's fine, but it was leaking, and we just had some issues we needed to take care of. So anyway, we did add that line item to our budget this year, so that is new. The other thing is, normally my staffing, I'm always one person short. I need an extra person. I keep that person in my budget, trying to keep it filled, but as soon as I get sick, something happens, I have 5 again. So it's an ever-going process trying to keep that happening. With those employees comes designations that they have to do their job. The designation for appraiser takes 5 years. So we're vested into this person in 5 years if we get them all the way through. And that's kind of where we'd like to try to make our salary not competitive, but enough to where they don't want to drive 30 minutes and make
Right.
$15,000, $20,000 more.
We understand that.
Yeah, you definitely understand that. So that's my points. We try to keep those personnel as long as we can possibly keep them. Right now, I've been there 23 years. The girl behind me has been there about 12 years. Been very fortunate with her. The next person's 6 years, and I have 2 people under 3 years. So as you can see, we're trying to keep
Right.
those developments going with the personnel that we have. Other than
I do
that-
have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, with this new thing that Ken Paxton did with the audits for the cities that you can't raise your taxes, we had discussed at one point the tax value of property. Nobody jump and run because we're not going to do anything drastic, okay? You said that there was a percentage and it was 0.033 to 0.046, something like that, that you could raise taxes up and down without it going on a ballot.
Correct.
Now, the thing that Ken Paxton did, is that still that percentage? You cannot raise in that percentage? Or is it to go on the ballot?
Right now, it's still the 3.5.
Okay.
Legislators meeting 27. Don't know what'll happen next year.
Okay.
But for now, that is what's true.
It's set in stone.
There is another caveat to your taxes. It's called the de minimis rate. And I can explain that a little bit later. It's where if you need to raise a certain amount of money and and you meet all the requirements of being a small county, your tax rate has to be under a certain percent, you can qualify for that. So that's one of those things we might want to look at when we get ready to do our truth in taxation. And
Okay.
that's when we start doing the calculations where your rate's going to lie.
Okay.
Where you have to be within that rate. If you go over it, yes, you have to put it on the ballot.
Right. I remember that.
Or they can do a recall. Anybody can file that protest and make you have to put it on the ballot.
So can you come back whenever we get ready to do that and make sure we
Yeah.
completely understand?
Sure.
And
Maybe it
Because
benefits
before
them.
we were always told it was just pass through. We
And
just
that's
signed it
what
and moved on,
Yes.
and you know what I'm saying? We were told we had no
Control over it.
control or movement on it, just it was a pass through, and things are pass through sometimes. So
Well,
I'm not.
and that's kind of why I'm here now, because I want y'all to understand and be aware so I can help you
Yes.
with what I do.
So with him putting that in place for 2026, I guess, Ken Paxton, does that mean we're not allowed to raise it, or are we not allowed to raise it above that percentage?
If you raise it above that percentage, it's what they call a rollback election, where they
Okay.
can recall it and have a rollback election.
Okay, nobody get upset. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to understand.
It's kind of like what the school's done in the last few years with the voter approved.
Your colleagues.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah,
what it
okay.
is. It's, they're asking for something over that because they need it for X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Same thing.
I
with
see
the
what you're
city.
saying.
Yeah.
So you go to your people and say, look, we want this money for this. We're asking you to raise your taxes willingly. We're not going to do that.
Yeah, and it would only be city appointed.
Right.
They could
It
do
would
that.
just be citizens right here in town.
But maybe when we get ready to do that portion of the budget, you
Well,
can
it's not even so much the budget. I mean, when do we sign your form? When is it due?
it's in January, isn't it?
What's that?
The
Collection contract, we
Yeah.
send out as soon as we approve my budget, which will be in August. In August is when I start working on your truth in taxation. So that's after I certify the roll with the values. Then we take those numbers and I have to compare them to last year's. It's a 75 question calculation.
Mhm.
And I work with that and then I bring it to you and say, okay, this is the truth in taxation rates. This is where your no new effective rate is, and this is where your rollback rate is, and you need to be somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
If the de minimis is an option, I'll show you that also. So
Okay.
these are gonna be the rates.
So when would be the best time for you to come back in and really sit with us?
Probably
and
in
explain?
August,
In
whenever I do
August.
that, I would say, y'all do second and fourth, or,
Mhm.
We do the second and fourth Thursday.
so probably somewhere after that. If I can get it done before the second, that'd be great, but I would give you a heads up, because
Okay.
typically when I close out, I pretty much shut myself in my office for about 10 days while I do this.
Right.
And I'll say, okay, hey, I got it ready, I'll be back. And I don't mind coming back for your workshops. I can come
Yeah.
back any day.
That way we don't have a time restraint.
Yeah, like I said, I'm good with anything. I'll do whatever I can to help you with
Thank
what
you.
I know.
Yes.
From my side of it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
I
so
do appreciate that.
Yeah, is there anything else? If you
No.
don't, feel free to call my office and ask.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Just come anytime.
Thank you. I don't think there was anything to make a motion on.
No,
So-
discussion, that was just information.
Right. But thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, next, discuss and or take action, J&A coding contract review and questions. You are the lucky man of the hour. Now, before he gets started, I'm gonna say, when we entered into our contract with you, we were under the impression that we was going to be able to jump right on that clear well. We were gonna have that tank. We were gonna be able to just get y'all out there and get this clear well taken care of. That has not been the case. We have waited on TCEQ for over a year to get what they would approve, because we can't do it if they don't approve it. So we waited a year, and then we finally got their plans. We can't afford it. I'm still working on it. But you had mentioned that there was also a possibility of bringing out tankers.
To offload?
Yeah, well, to keep your water system, everybody keeping water,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a lot cheaper. I know when we originally talked about it, y'all wanted to put in a permanent system because you'll have it from then on. But we can put in a temporary system, which will keep everybody water and let us get the tank rehabbed and get it done. And it'll be significantly less. Because once the pump guys come out and looked at everything and evaluated, put the new tankers in, the lines, everything, it got up there pretty high, like over $200,000.
Right. Now you're talking about how many tankers would have to be lined up.
Well, this right here, it would be more like they would bring in two big tankers that would sit on y'all's property out there. For the
How much do
temporary.
they hold?
I think each tank is 20,000, or
It's not gonna be enough to offload.
uh,
In the clear
Well, they're-
well,
yeah. Well, it's just what it does is it just keeps it doesn't take your tank's place. All it does is keep water. It keeps
It keeps it
keeping water.
moving,
Yeah,
so
keeps
it would
the-
run continually.
Yes, so all your citizens will still be able to take showers and use water and everything, so it wouldn't interrupt everybody's water system. It's just a temporary bypass so that we can fix the tank and rehab it and then get it back in service.
Now, is this going to be an extra charge?
No, well, yeah, you still have to, that's the thing is, it's a lot cheaper. I know y'all wanted to do a permanent system, but you'd still have to pay for this as a bypass. It would be
How
more
much
like,
would this be?
it's running around, I think it's gonna be around 60,000, so it's significantly less, but it's still a nice little chunk.
let me ask you a question. The contract we're paying right now is $10,000 a month, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is there any way that we could possibly put that contract on hold for 18 months to allow us to take that 10,000 and apply it towards the permanent tank? Because if we had that 10,000, we would be able to put the permanent tank in, and they've agreed to give us an 18-month contract to do it. And then once that 18 months is up, we would just pick the contract up with you guys again. Is that even a possibility?
Right now, we're looking at we've got $7,000 a month that we can use for this.
Yeah,
So if
we've gotta have, but it's gonna be 17,000.
it's between 17 and 18,000 to get the $277,000 done in an 18-month contract, and he won't extend that 18 months. I've asked.
Yeah.
But
But that would give us a permanent tank, which would take care of the problem forever. We wouldn't
because
have
we don't have
this issue again.
60,000 either.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where to pull money from.
And if we did the tankers, how long would TCEQ take to approve that plan?
Well, no, that doesn't have to be approved. They've already, those right there are done all the time. So TCU doesn't have to approve the tank or the bypass.
Okay,
So that's already done. We do it all the time, and
okay.
they don't have to approve that system. So that could be done pretty quick.
So
So
if we did that, and I'm not saying that we will, if we did that and you are able to offload the water, what's the turnaround time on actually fixing our tank, the clear well that we have?
we would try to get in there and get it done in like a month. We try to get everything done in a month. That way it would just stay at that one price. And then that would give you, if you did do the temporary one, because we're going to rehab the whole thing and change a lot of things on y'all's tanks. And it's going to give
You've
y'all a lot
already
more
seen the
years.
condition of
Yeah,
it.
we've done been in and seen what we've got everything already waiting. So, because we've already got everything and we paid for everything already, and it's just been sitting there
Right.
kind of waiting, and it wouldn't be down long, just about a month, and then that would give y'all like a couple years to figure out, to get a permanent tank. So we wouldn't have to take it down for a
See, even a
while.
couple of years for a permanent tank is gonna be tough with the contracts that we're having to enter into.
Yeah, because we're
I mean, we're entering into long-term contracts to repay back debt, so
right with the IRS and with.
that's why we're
But
trying
if they
to
fix
stay.
it, I mean, it
It's
should,
fixed in 1 month, it should be
But
good
he's
for.
talking about fixing the roofing. He's not talking about going in and doing the
No,
inside.
I'm
are
gonna
you?
do everything.
Oh, you're gonna do
We're gonna refix the inside. We're
Oh,
gonna-
okay.
it's basically gonna be a new tank, right? I mean,
Yeah,
for
we're
the most
gonna,
part.
Okay.
we're gonna turn it in, fix the whole inside, everything, replace. You have panels, you have the top panels we're gonna replace, the side panels, and then we're
We
gonna
have
go.
junk.
And we got some beams up there too.
Because that's actually the beams, we're gonna go in there and sandblast and recoat the inside, replace all the beams.
Kinda like what y'all doing out at Oak Grove.
Yes, right now, we're already doing 2 of your tanks over there, the 80,000 and 40,000.
Yeah, I stopped by yesterday, they were out there working and they showed me what they were doing.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
looking good.
yeah, we're reblasting the inside, we're welding there's a lot of holes, a lot of structure things, so they're welding it, fixing it up. So those tanks, another 2 weeks from now, those tanks will be good as new, and they'll be, ready to do whatever y'all
Yeah,
want to do.
we've got a bunch of other stuff that needs to be done too, though, so they're not gonna be ready to fill.
Well, I mean, yes, ma'am. I mean, there's other things I guess y'all have to do with them.
Radios and stuff.
Just the main tank will be they'll
Right.
both be in good shape.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
My question is, so literally all y'all are doing is coating the tanks, sandblasting them and then coating them, and then replacing any panel that's bad?
Yes.
So
Well,
what do you do every month to charge us $10,000?
well, we
Why would someone agree to that? Do y'all check the tank every month?
well, we come by and check them periodically. And
But what are you checking
anything that's
every
wrong,
month?
no, anything that's
Do
wrong.
you do that for other cities every month?
Yes, we have a lot of cities. Like, okay, I talked to your city a couple years ago.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wouldn't hear on all that.
You see your panels that's messed up now? They have to pay us a separate fee for that.
Well, where I work, we have big tanks too that do that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The tank, a couple years ago, I presented a contract, but I don't think y'all didn't have the money. And
I
then-
wish we didn't have the money when they agreed to this contract.
Well, then
But y'all got us in a bind. $10,000 a month to inspect our tanks.
yeah, okay. Well, the tanks when they called us back when the deals fell on top and messed the top of the tanks up, and if they would have had the contract back then y'all could have just called us and we would have took care of everything. You wouldn't have to say, do we have the money? It's basically, if anything happens to your tanks or any of your tanks, all your elevated, any of your grounds like this, your panels mess up or anything, you don't have to say, do we have $30,000? You just call us. If it costs us $500,000, we have to fix it.
Yeah, but how often does a panel mess up on a water tank once you replace it?
A lot more than you think. I mean, depending.
6 months, 7 months, that's
Everybody's
$70,000 right there.
Everybody's a little different.
I don't understand why they wouldn't have just made you bid a contract to come in and inspect every tank and not sign a monthly agreement with you for 10 years.
Well,
That's what I don't understand.
The ground tank you got over there, if we would have, any of our contractors that would have done the contract, if just to do what we're doing right now, it would have cost you $450,000 somewhere in there. Just for the inside of that tank, not even replacing the panels, just doing the inside, sandblasting, replacing some beams, not even the panels, because that's a whole different little ball game right there. It's just maybe some rafters and stuff. So, and then we also got your elevated tank over there that we got to do too, and that one right there. And by the time we do the inside and out of that, that's going to be another, I don't know what the name, $500,000. So
And
you're
these-
looking at for both your tanks.
So when they talk to you and y'all agree to this contract, was y'all the only company they talked to about doing this?
Actually, I don't think they were.
No, I think there was at least
There was-
one more.
Yeah, there was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we could probably go back to the, 'cause this
And
was
these
June.
tanks have not been serviced in
Well, apparently there's
decades.
2 tanks that we can't even use, so
There's not, and
we're
that's
just throwing money at those 2 for we're not gonna ever get them fixed.
what we
know
will
what I'm saying?
eventually. It's just a matter of time.
But right now, the clear well is priority
It
number
is
one.
priority,
And
and
it's
that's
urgent.
why whenever we discussed it, I asked him to do the one that's not being used so he could stop at any time should we get the money for the clear well and he could go straight to it. These tanks have not been serviced in decades. We don't know what kind of sediment is inside of these tanks. I'll be honest, I don't know that they've ever been serviced.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Have
Surely they have documentation on that.
They've been
somewhere.
serviced. It's been probably 4 or 5 years ago, but they have been serviced.
But what, okay, so,
Yeah.
but what would constitute a service?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think they have.
That was just tank inspections.
Yeah, how often is this
going out?
tank inspection?
Yeah, because
We
TCEQ
do it
normally,
requires
you have
that. TCEQ requires that we have our
'Cause I know
check.
when they checked our water tanks at L3, they actually had divers go in there and check everything. They never drained the tank.
Did they have divers?
Mm-hmm.
We did have one.
Yeah, we had divers go in at
Probably within
Upgrade.
the past 5 or 6. I don't know exact, but.
Yeah, I don't remember how long ago I just remember because we had to have divers go in.
See, I don't remember that.
I don't know
So
anything about that, so I couldn't.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
either.
remember that, but I don't remember when it was. It had to have been in the last 5 or 6 years.
Okay, we're struggling on trying to figure out how to fix this clear well.
Well, that's why I'm trying to help y'all. I got a couple people now that is talking about the temporary septic system, and then I also got Max. I talked to him, and he asked me if we could kind of share the costs, and we're looking at that because we already have a loan out. When we do a deal, usually our contracts we don't make any money until like the 9th year. Trust me, the 9th year we might recuperate some of our money. It's more of a to keep our guys busy. The contracts that we do have, by the time we're through with every 10-year contract we have, it just does enough to keep our guys a little busy and float some
I
money for
suspect
us.
you're gonna spend your money here.
That's what I'm saying. Your tanks are in such bad shape that we're gonna spend a lot of money here. And that's why we went ahead and, we was waiting on y'all because y'all was still with TCQ. And so we just kind
Right.
of was standing back and just waiting to see, or we would have been here a long time ago and been done.
And I've priced
So what we have to
tankers.
justify to the public is we've spent, $120,000 waiting.
Well, more than that,
More
because we
than that.
signed this contract in January.
Well, we
25,
also
so
paid
like a year
for
and a half.
the repairs as well, so.
Yeah, so, I don't know that y'all have done that much work, is what I'm saying. I mean, I know that eventually it starts adding up, but what we have to look at is what we're spending right now,
'Cause
and we cannot justify
we
this.
paid $180,000 if it's basically 18 months in, because we signed
Yeah.
in January 25, here's June, so basically 18 months in, that's $180,000, plus we spent, $200,000 to fix the tank.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know exactly what the number was, but it was significant.
Oh, yeah, because
So
we've already
we
paid for the
we've already paid
repairs
for the
to
repairs.
fix the
We
tank.
spent 110 for the repairs.
Okay, that's,
Okay.
that makes sense.
So literally, we already paid for all
But-
that.
and-
all we're
but
waiting
now you're
for is
saying-
tanks.
To bring offload tanks in.
And
it's
I
gonna
have
cost us
priced tankers,
$160,000.
and I've been
We
told,
can't take that to the citizens. We can't do
I've
that.
been told we need to
Okay.
offload 50,000 gallons
Mm-hmm.
to run the city. And the tankers, we cannot afford. I've priced bladders. We can't get enough that are large enough that wouldn't come up to almost the same price as the $277,000 because the bladders would have to be approved. It's just a matter of we don't have the money. We're not likely to get a bank loan. We can't reach for grants because we don't have our audit. We are stuck.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all still are want to stick with the permanent system, right? Trying to do.
I think it would be best because you're telling me that if we do the system like you're talking about doing it, that in a couple of years we may be looking at having to put a permanent tank in.
I don't think that's what he's saying.
No.
I'm not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to put it. I'm not saying y'all have to
If
put
we
it.
wanted to put a permanent tank in after our backup tank.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't we just do it now?
Well, because it's a price between maybe 60,000 or
It's
277,000.
a big difference.
It is a big
60,000 a lot
difference.
easier to come up with than 200.
Unfortunately, back when y'all did all this, it would have been the best time to do that.
Yes.
Because you already threw $180,000 at this, and they ain't even got to do nothing.
No.
Should've
But
been-
I
they
did
should've
not
taken
see
it
how
off.
we can
I'll
take
be
it.
honest, we didn't realize it was going to take TCEQ this long to get it approved.
I mean, I just don't see how we can spend another 60,000 on top of the 10,000 a month that we're spending.
I felt like that should have been the first question, is we should have got it.
You said something about sharing the cost.
Every year,
Is that on the 60?
Right.
Before we
TCEQ.
ever sign this contract.
That's what I'm saying. It just depends on what y'all are trying to. We know it's been a minute. I mean, when we first had the meeting, we did explain to everybody that you'll have to get the pump guys in here. They'll have to get a system to approve for a temporary one or a permanent one. So we just kind of let that option is more on y'all. I mean, and we just kind of gave y'all the option both ways, and then everybody was going to do the permanent system. So. I mean, we're fine with y'all putting a permanent one, and we got y'all in contact with the people that need to do it, and they got something. Then they had to let TCQ mess around. That take forever. So
No.
Well, we
all
should have
need to do
never
is-
started the contract until we had TCQ.
Yeah.
I have another question. 60,000 for 2 tankers for 40,000 gallons of water. Now, is there going to be a separate charge to plumb it in and
No.
to put the electrical in?
I think around $60,000 will be to plumb it in, do everything.
The
That'll be a
electrical and all of
turnkey.
it?
Yeah, that'll be a turnkey for the temporary one.
And that'll be enough to supply the water for
Yeah,
the
that'll
citizens.
keep the water for the system for everybody.
Even though it's summer now.
Well, yeah, they'll compensate for the
You just tell
summertime.
people not
It's
to
always
water the
better to.
grass.
Now it is always better. Not only you don't want to wait no more, but it's always better to wait till winter. But
No.
they can
No,
do
we
it.
can't
They gotta make sure everything's installed, and they get with your water guy to see what your highest usage is,
Right.
and then they keep all that so that way everybody gets all their water together. So there's no interruption with the water. So
Well, let's do this. Get me some solid numbers on the temporary tanks and everything that's involved. And sorry, something's flying around in here. The total of money. Okay, get some true totals for the temporary tanks. Okay, and we can come back to this probably in 2 weeks. Because I don't know how we're going to get 60,000. I'll be honest. I guess we can go to the bank and ask them, but I mean, I don't know that we're going to get it.
But on sharing the cost, what was you?
Yeah,
What
that's
would
what
be
I'm
the
saying.
options?
If it just comes to it, we usually don't do this, but I can talk to everybody at the office and see if we're willing to help
I mean,
out.
we're already
on what
making
it
a payment.
costs. Well, that's what I'm saying. But trust me, but during the contract at 10 years, y'all will be benefiting way more than us.
I think
Right.
eventually we will.
Eventually
but-
we will, but the problem is right now,
Yeah.
we're not, and it's hurting us.
I understand.
Right now, it's
I understand.
hurting more than it's helping.
Yeah, and that's what we're here to do. That's part of the contract is anything we can do to help with your tanks. You know what I mean? Like I said, if anything happens to them at any time, and we inspect them every year, so there's actually a lot of things going on with your ground tank that once we take it down, we have to really look at because y'all have tarping systems in that tank
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
true.
supposed to be in there.
Can you, at some point, not right this second, but over the next couple of months, we kind of need to know this. I'd like a breakdown of what y'all do for $10,000 a month.
Okay.
I mean,
Or
just
maybe give us a list of what you've already done.
either what you've already done or what you would normally do for $10,000 a month. What that would include.
Yeah, I can
So
send you.
I think that will give us
I
a
think
better.
the biggest thing is right now they haven't done a lot because we haven't.
Right.
We have been in
haven't been,
limbo with
so-
TCEQ, honestly.
Yes.
We should have never started the contract until we had TCEQ.
Well, we didn't realize they were gonna take
Truthfully, I
forever.
think when we started this contract, and if I'm trying to remember back to all of the conversations that we had at the time, I think the initial one was about our water tank
Okay.
here in town.
Yeah, I think it was too.
I think that's what started.
I
the
don't think it was the
conversation.
one out of the plant. I think it was the one here in town.
I think so too.
Really?
Yeah, our biggest thing I asked, we still haven't got the share costs.
Yeah.
What are you, what about on
He's gonna
that?
check.
You gonna
He's
check
gonna
on
check
that?
on
Yeah, I'm gonna check and see what I mean, because what it looks like right now, it's like a temporary tank is around $60,000, and I'm pretty sure is what it's gonna cost. And I can have them send a hard quote over, that way we can see it, so y'all can see what's going, and then I can send y'all kind of a breakdown, because, of the tank over there, like, well, because we haven't done much yet, like I said, that's why we come over here and try to knock out these two right here, because it hasn't been a minute, since, and usually we always leave it up to the cities. Once we end their contract, it's up to the city head water guy. If they can't take the water out of the deal, then all we can do is wait, usually.
Right.
So, and that's kind of where we've been at a little bit.
It's out, I'll ask this later, Gil.
Okay, I'm gonna make a motion that we table this discussion until the July 9th meeting, which should give you time to get us some definite figures and for us to look into a few more things. I'd like to make the motion that we do
And
that.
that's just 2 weeks away.
And then you'll show us what you actually do for
Mhm.
maintenance wise every month.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we don't, it's not like we come every month though. I mean, we're not gonna be here every month. It's like, now, we'll redo, like your tanks all have to be redone, so we're gonna redo all your tanks inside and out. So I'll show you, I'll send a write-up of what it, like, on your ground tank, if you would to bid it out, we're gonna show you a cost, what it would cost somebody to rebid, do that one. Your elevate tank, the two ground ones, I'll have a breakdown of all that, to see where, and it's gonna be way more than what y'all paying me a month by the time we redo
Yeah,
that
but you
tank.
already charged us so much for fixing the one tank, right?
We
Well, that
paid
was
On
not
for
top,
that.
it's just-
on top of
Yes.
our monthly fee.
And not,
Our monthly fee is just for you to maintain it, right?
Yeah. And that's because it's just like the insurance. When I came from the meeting before, I said, I presented this and said, if anything happens to your tanks, you're okay. And then the sides caved in, and they said, then I made sure I told them, I said, well, if you're doing this contract, I need the separate price for this, because your tank can't just tear apart and fall on the ground and say, well, I need insurance. Just like if you have a wreck in a car, you can't say, ooh, I had a wreck, I need insurance now. Can I get insurance now? It's kind of like that deal right there.
We didn't have a deal when we had the first problem.
Huh?
We didn't have a deal with y'all when we had the first problem, right?
No, we did not have.
So we had to pay you.
That's why I tried to present it before the tanks had the tops collapse in.
Yeah.
It was about a year or two back, actually 2 years, I think, a year and a half before that. I presented the contract, and it just didn't, nobody, they said they'd just table it or whatever, but, it just didn't go for it. Then when the tanks caved in, then they had, represented to get it, and I was like, we can do it, it's just, we gotta have separate just for the deal, because that's already happened,
Yeah.
A little late in the game to call,
Right. Okay, I have a first. Do I have a second?
I was thinking,
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Thank you,
So
sir.
can you be back on July 9th?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
What time is the same, 6 o'clock?
Yes, yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yeah, I'll be here with
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, next, D. Discuss and/or take action, Jose Vasquez, request for variance for placement of a mobile home, FM 47, number 2, 8.46 acres, Point, Texas. Hello, how are you?
Nice to meet you guys. Yes, so I just here because I'm looking for a permit to start China and FM 47 Point, Texas, lot number 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, these are he had wanted multiple meters, but we didn't have them. So we split it into the 4 long sections. I know you remember, I don't know if the gentleman do. And he's wanting to put a mobile home on it.
Okay, so where's this?
You want to put a mobile home on it?
Yeah.
He's got pictures of the mobile home.
It's a brand new house.
Is it brand new?
It's a brand new, it's a 26.
Okay,
This
so
year.
this is, yeah,
This is off of 47.
47.
So 28 by 56 side.
Is there that meters there?
Yeah, he's got meters that, with the gentleman that split the lot, made sure we had
Okay.
meters for it. It's already set, right, the
I
meters?
remember that.
Yeah,
Water and
the
sewer?
sewer water, yeah. The
Yeah,
water.
okay, there's a couple.
This was the one Mr. Spencer came or something?
This is,
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah,
with Mr.
Yeah.
Serrano.
Okay.
Up and down 47 is
I don't know which section.
this is one that we talked about when Ray was on, because he was talking about the flood zones at the back of the lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's the one I thought about.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a brand new home. I make a motion that we allow him to.
That's a feature right here you want to say.
We've got copies of them.
Yes, sir, thank you. Yeah.
You'll just need to come in and get a permit, and you'll need to make arrangements to have the building inspector go out to make sure that it's set within the property lines and everything.
No, I think he just checks for the plumbing and the electrical, don't he?
Check for plumbing and electrical?
Yeah,
Okay.
make sure it's done
So
by,
once you get it in, the plumbing and electrical have to be inspected. We have an inspector, we just pay per
yeah,
job.
and,
After, before I moved to the train.
mm,
To be honest with you.
If he'll come in, we've got a packet of the
yeah, if you come
information.
into the front office, she can get you a copy of everything that you'll need to,
Oh,
all the permits.
Do you have a package?
Oh,
Oh,
here we
Rhonda's got
go.
one.
Look
There you
at
go.
you.
Permit and everything.
Okay, she's got your whole package. for you.
Awesome.
So is a mobile home different from a trailer?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a,
It's a mobile home.
no, it's a trailer.
so it's on wheels.
I'm sorry, I said mobile
I
home,
mean,
didn't
they'll
I?
bring it in. It won't stay there. I mean,
It's
It's
Clayton, it's a Clayton.
It's a Clayton home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
they'll take the wheels off of it.
yeah,
They set it up on blocks.
okay.
Yeah, because it's a Clayton.
I'm sorry,
home.
I said mobile.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Clayton.
So,
It's a double wide. Yeah. It's good.
all right, well then, we have a first from Tammy. You need a second,
I'll second.
okay? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Answer is yes.
Huh? Yes,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay, so
Thank
you
you.
can start it, right? Yes, so after this I have
He
to
said
follow
no.
all these rules.
He said yes. Huh?
After this I have to follow all these rules.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta follow the rules now.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is,
That's one we looked at a long time ago.
Yeah.
We looked at it probably last summer.
Yeah.
Fall.
It's been a while.
Okay, this next one is,
I don't really know about that.
E is Texas Health Benefits Renew Information for City of Point. This is a renewal. This is our employees' health insurance.
When does their stuff renew?
Let's see.
So, we have to have this signed and back to them by July 1st. They lock in. August is our re-enrollment, and then October 1st starts our new year.
So you've gotta have the forms in by July 1st?
Yes.
Okay. So
Next
we gotta
Tuesday?
roll on that.
Yes.
Have we had any problems with this before?
No.
Okay.
No, I think
Does
they
this
like
health
their
benefits
insurance.
renewal information for the point?
And there's a packet.
Yeah, I think it's pretty standard stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I believe we were wanting to go with the, option 1.
Mm-hmm. Is this through TMRS or TM?
TML Health Benefits.
TML.
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay.
You said option 1, that's not,
Option 1.
okay.
It's
Is it the best benefit for y'all?
it's the copay one.
Okay.
Now, is this just medical or is this?
And
So this
dental.
is just gonna be medical on the paper I'm looking at, but then it'll show you
I got
the,
dental down here, Mom.
yes, the dental for the $40.
Mhm.
Okay.
Live.
Same exact, that didn't change at all. The vision, $10, and that's per employee.
So how much of the city of this do we pay for each employee?
100%.
100%.
How much should it go up from last year?
So if we keep the same plan,
Mm-hmm.
the increase is $239.37. If we go with the option one plan, the increase is gonna be $191.98. And that's per employee,
And
We
that's
only
the
cover
plan-
the employer, correct?
correct?
And is that the plan you wanna go with, this option one? Okay. I mean, it's gonna go up, there's nothing we can do about that.
I need a motion.
How many employees do y'all have?
7.
I mean, we don't have a whole lot, so.
Yeah.
Of course, none of the council gets any benefits or anything, so it's just our city employees.
Our benefits came to go home at the end of the day.
Alive.
So,
Okay, so we're talking about option one and an increase of $191.98 per employee.
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
if we stay with that,
And that's what you're going to stick with.
the option.
Yeah.
We had a group discussion.
Did you? I mean, it's y'all's insurance, y'all
Yeah,
need to,
y'all
y'all need to
decided.
discuss it. 'Cause it. We don't get the insurance, so y'all need to discuss it.
Okay, well then I will make a motion that we accept it? What are we doing?
Okay.
Approve it.
And second?
Oh, that
I'll
we,
second
yeah,
it.
that we approve it.
Oh, okay.
I'll second.
George,
All in favor?
Uh,
Aye. Okay. All right, next. F, approve an electric company to switch to A&E, electric contract has ended. Tasha called around and she only got 2 options.
Okay, and this is for our electricity for all of our city buildings and all that
Inside city.
inside city, okay? So what did we get?
Well, there's Chariot Energy and Atlantic Energy. Atlantic has an option for 60 months, which is 5 years. And the Chariot only gives you a 12 to 18 month option.
I like that one. I don't wanna do long-term anything, I'm sorry.
Yeah, long term's usually good on electric.
Yeah, I signed a 5-year on my
Did
electric.
you?
just
Okay,
did.
so what are our rates at? So if we do Atlantic for 5 years, what's the rate at?
It starts lower, but it doesn't increase near as much as if it would probably if you didn't have it.
Yes. Over 5 years. The
Yeah.
0.08's not a lot.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know what, you know what our rate is right now, Tosh?
Oh.
It started at 72 cents an hour, or 72.
It's about 7
kilowatt.
cents, 7
Yeah.
cents a kilowatt.
7 cents for the first 12 months.
Well, that's if we do a 12-month term, but after 12 months, we gotta redo it again.
Well, no, this is for the 5-year plan.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is what they're doing.
Yeah, for the 5 year, it goes up every year.
but it would only increase slightly.
Yeah, it just goes up a few.
What's the other one?
I didn't see the other one.
Chariot. Do you not have this one?
I have Chariot.
Oh, yeah.
Is there another one?
The-
No, it's just those
Atlantic.
and Chariot.
Those were the 2 sheets that were sitting
Did you
down.
not get this one?
Hang on. There's a good chance it's buried in this file. Give me a
I know, I'm
second.
sorry, y'all.
I got you right here.
Okay,
On
good,
to the next
perfect.
one.
So they'll do 48 months,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chariot will.
And that's a bit cheaper.
Yeah, I'm comparing the two, and it's definitely less expensive.
Yeah.
Now, they'll also, won't there typically be
It's a
like
fixed
a
rate.
flat rate too for the?
Yeah, that's up there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
That's on all of
I'm
them.
sure. Yeah.
We do pay Texas, New Mexico. We do have Farmers Electric that, we do pay too, so.
What do we pay them for?
The plants, right?
The water plant.
Because it's out of city.
Street lights. Yeah,
Uh,
street
The
lights.
Chariot is definitely a better deal.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're looking at 6 cents and you're looking at
But
Yeah,
that's only
6 cents
18
flat,
months.
and after
No,
4
they-
years,
they-
we went.
Oh, they have another one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
We can't extend it.
Oh, okay, well,
Then we need to go with, yeah, sure it is.
Does anybody-
okay.
My granddaughter's agreeing.
I
She's,
said, Dad, have they?
she's back there agreeing.
We
That's a-
actually got Chariot Electric for, one of the buildings inside city limits.
Okay, so we already did it.
And we're gonna do the 48 months, correct?
Okay, that's up to y'all.
I say 48-month contract, cause,
Well, that'd be the cheapest.
Well, it'll be the cheaper.
Okay,
so then we ain't gotta bring it back up.
then
for
I need a
4
motion.
years. A motion.
Second.
I make a motion
Okay,
So we accept Chariot.
that we
Okay.
accept Chariot
We got to set 48 months.
Energy,
for how long?
48
48
months.
months.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, next. Let's
Rock and roll
see.
with us.
Approve Anchor Plumbing bid for 4-inch city sewer main. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me start with this backstory on this one as well. A customer had a problem and she called out. Let me go back to it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Anchor Plumbing to fix a problem. And then he found a problem on our side as well. It is, yeah, come on, hon. You've been out there, you know.
I have a headache.
Hey, everybody, I'm Nathan with Anchor Plumbing.
He has been doing the job, so part of this total price is some that he has already done.
Yes.
And we're wanting to approve finishing the job because it's beyond what I can say on my own.
So he's actually already done a little bit of this?
Yeah, let him tell you.
So, originally, we were called to 330, Highway 69. They had some, backup, some issues with sewer. We initially ran 200 foot of cable and we were unable to reach the clog. We contacted with the city, water department.
Yes.
They came out, they were stating that, their blueprints didn't show any drains or any mains running parallel with 69. They were saying that everything would be in the back of the property. There's a field pasture behind the properties there. After some camera investigation, we determined that the main does run parallel with 69. It's picking up the building 332, 330, and it's also going on towards the storage buildings. So this break and issue we're having is affecting 3 properties. Originally, we had a large root intrusion. We dug it up, removed the intrusion, put it back together, and that was about 30-foot section there. With that, there was a lot of hand dig involved because it's out in the ditch area. We had fiber optics, gas lines, so forth. So originally we were at 6,500 for that portion. That was to cut out the damaged, compromised pipe and repair it. We also installed 2 new cleanouts so you could get closer instead of having such a long run, having to use 200 foot of cable. And putting it back together, we noticed that there's a severe elevation issue. So plumbing should run downhill. For every foot, you're going to drop 1/4 of an inch. And the thing is, we can do minimal with the 4-inch pipe. You can drop 1/8 of an inch. As of right now, you have a 2-inch difference. So all the repair that we did is just going uphill and tying into the main.
So you'll need to be able to dig down.
Yes, ma'am. In its current state, it's going to be subject to clogging. It'll be an ongoing battle having to unclog it. What needs to be done is we've shot a grade from the repair we've made to a clean out 211 feet away. That clean out has good elevation. There's no water standing in it. It's from the repair to that clean out that needs to be addressed. We shot a grade at 1/8 of an inch. It's going to require 26.5 inches. Our transient shows that you have 29.75 inches. So according to the math, it can be made to work the correct way, but in doing so, we'll have to excavate an additional 211 foot. There'll be a driveway that has to be crossed. I believe it's 232. He has a white rock driveway, and he's made it very clear that he needs 24-hour accessibility. So in doing so, we'll have to do probably a steel plate or something over the ditch so he can get in and out. And there's going to be crossing gas mains. There's going to be water mains. So there will be quite a bit of hand digging. And we're trying to get an additional 85 for that portion, which will bring the grand total to 15.
Okay.
And that requires what be done to this point and what needs to be done.
So that'll be the total price for what's been done and what needs to be
Do we
done.
already paid the other? Do we already pay the other?
No, ma'am, we haven't.
We have not paid the other.
No, not yet.
And originally, we thought it was just the one building being affected, but again, after all the camera inspections, there's three buildings that are being affected by this.
And we don't
We
have
have been
cameras.
paying,
so-
what have we been paying you? Because we've been paying you,
We've
for
been,
just for
we've been
repairs.
working with 2 different companies, sorry.
well, no, it was Anchor.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
it.
So initially, we charged for the drain cleaning.
Okay.
Like I said, we ran
Yes,
the
I know you
200
came out a couple times, I think.
Yes, sir. And then we had to get a third-party company out with a commercial jetter, and that was the only way to get it open.
Okay,
But even after getting it open, it was just a short amount of time, and now it's clogged.
clogged again.
Because it doesn't drain right.
So, where we stand, we've had the repair completed, but if we just, if we're done with it now, we feel that it's gonna be a reoccurring issue with the 3 buildings.
Right. And I don't
What
have,
3 buildings is it?
So you have, at Master Tech, I believe, 330, it's 330 is the first
The new
building.
building?
I believe it,
Business.
so it's on the 69, running, I guess it'd be west. Where it starts with the storage buildings there. And I apologize, if you move east from the storage buildings, it would be 330 and then 332.
So the church, the storage buildings, the dollar store, all that right there?
I don't think that,
I don't think the dollar store.
No, it's that house there.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
The
Oh,
business,
Casey's.
Yes.
Casey's.
Yeah.
the business is called, Master.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, Master Control Tech.
So my question is, have you been having issues with this a lot? Right there, or is it because that tree root was growing through the
Well, it's
sewer
the
line?
elevation of the pipes.
I know what he's saying, but how long has that been in the ground?
Yeah, we don't know.
It's very
You know what I'm
fragile. I have,
We don't know.
Did we just now start having this issue with it? Once they got the roots out, now are we good, or
No, he said it's already clogged again.
are these businesses calling us and telling us
We
they're
did it, yeah, we,
Our guys went out there and verified it.
And then we didn't get other bids simply because he started the job on the customer side and then it came to ours and our guys were busy doing something else. So we told him to do what he could to clear the clog. And now we're back at the clog again with the elevation issue.
and I do have documentation and pictures of all, the whole process that it had. Originally, it was a 30-foot section that was compromised.
Right.
We had large root intrusion. We had dirt and other debris getting in it. We've cut all that out. It's been replaced. But the issue is when we tied into some good existing pipe, we now have a 2-inch elevation issue. So those drains are.
And you did run a camera into that?
Yes, sir. We ran, and that elevation issue goes for a majority of that 211 foot. So we shot a transit level on it. The math shows that, again, we need 26 and a half inches to get it fall with 1/8 of an inch
Right.
the whole way. We have 29 and 3/4. So the math is there. It can be fixed, but in doing so, it's going to be an additional 211 foot dig, crossing the driveway, preparing. Have to keep the customer 24 access to his driveway.
And if I'm not mistaken, the driveway is not in this price. We're gonna have to re-rock his driveway.
Well,
The
and
customer.
my boss, I'm actually representing my boss, Jerry, he's the owner. He said that we'd be happy to patch the driveway if you had any gravel.
We do.
Oh,
We
okay.
got it in the yard, don't we, Lori?
Okay,
Don't we have gravel down
Okay,
here?
then we
So
can
he
do that.
said he would include patching the
okay.
driveway. back.
okay, okay.
The big thing was just if the customer made it known that he's going to want to be able to,
Yeah.
and rightfully so, have access to leave 24 hours a day.
It shouldn't take much gravel to patch it back up,
No, ma'am, I shouldn't think so.
Yeah, we can.
And we
do
have
that.
all the tractor and backhoes.
Yeah, we can handle that part.
I don't know if anybody had a choice,
I mean, he's done most of the work already.
Yeah,
So-
so we only owe what'd you say it was 8,000?
Well, the original.
If we
The
agreed to-
original 6,500 we hadn't paid yet,
We still owe that.
Oh, yeah, we still haven't paid.
so it's gonna be
So
15.
So this estimate is including for what's already been done
Okay.
and what needs to be done.
So that's
If we
why,
didn't want to move
that's
any.
why he's saying it's 15,000.
Yeah.
Right.
If we didn't want to move any further, it would just be the 65 foot.
Right.
But it's
We
just
would
gonna be
have
a
to-
continued problem because of the
It
grade.
will be a problem and our guys are busy.
I mean, let's be realistic, we need 4-inch pipes anyway.
Hmm?
We need 4-inch pipes anyway.
And I
Yeah.
also have
Okay.
a detailed breakdown of everything if you'd like. Again, I have pictures, documentation of everything
Yeah, we'll put that all in the file.
we've done to this point.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, it's just one more pipe in the city that needs to be replaced. We've got a lot of them that need to be replaced, so.
Alright, then I'll make a motion that we accept the bid from Anchor Plumbing for the 15,000 to replace the 4-inch pipe.
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Um,
All opposed? Okay. Here you are. Next, let's see. Thank you, sir. Approval of bid for the Point Community Center doors pending Point Ladies Civic Club meeting on July 2nd to see if they were willing to commit to pay half the cost in order to open the community center for rentals.
What's the total cost on it?
We have two different bids for that one. That's that one. We have one that if we order the doors at Hooten's, it is from, now this is contingent on the ladies think that they can pay for half of it so that they can get back in the building because it's been so long. We'll have to remove the stoves, we have to get the occupancy, and then we have to have the safety doors put on.
Right.
One
The fire
estimate-
inspector has to come back.
Right, well, I think I can have it inspected after that. Sean Armstrong gave a $2,000 bid if we order the doors and all of the supplies for Hooten's. So that makes that one $5,000 about. And then the other one is Jeremy Williams, I'm sorry. And his total is $7,900 for doors and materials and labor. And I guess he would purchase the doors and bring them to us.
So we would pay half of those costs?
Yes, ma'am. Now the ladies have to have their meeting on the 2nd and get their approval, but they have discussed it. They're the ones that brought it to me to see if we could do this jointly. Our meetings are falling on different days, so I'm 80% sure they'll do it.
It's reasonable.
And the second bid was cheaper. It was only $5,000. But it'll take a little bit longer because we'll have to order the doors and have them shipped here. It won't be the ice cream social. But I haven't asked Amy about the doors, about manning the doors yet either. So,
And we're certain that Hooten's can get the doors?
well, they're gonna have to order them.
I mean, but we, okay.
So I'm sure they can order it and have them shipped here. But the city is losing money not renting that building.
absolutely is.
Right.
We are absolutely losing money, left and right. That building
What all
stays.
what all doors are they replacing?
There's two
The
front
front?
doors, and
Oh,
they're
no.
just regular doors. They've got to have the
Push bars. on
push
it
bars for handicap, and then there's a back door, side door
for
that's
fire
just a
code and-
single door, and they've got to have the push doors. They've got to.
So I
And
guess
we've gotta
that's
pull
code.
the,
Yes.
stove out of there,
So when,
but that's no big deal.
Was it-
Because of the number
We
of
ran
people
out
that
of
can be in the building, and because of handicap situation, they've got to be easy access. They've just got to go.
well, I mean, it's been like that since I can remember.
But
Well,
now
that's an
fire
old
marshal
building.
will review the door and
Who did?
review the
Fire
fire
marshal.
marshal, and they have to be ADA compliant.
So
We have to get with the times, just because it's been that way.
No, I was just asking.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why-
no,
that's-
it's a very old.
We could do the same
had to
Oh,
get-
yeah.
Yeah,
We had to put them out of three, remember?
We are
Ramps.
losing money on it because baby showers, wedding showers,
All
family
kinds of stuff.
reunions.
Yes.
We have people calling,
We-
wanting to use
They,
it for
ladies turn
meetings.
people off away
Yeah.
every day.
Companies want to use it for, meetings and stuff.
Alright, so we'll make a motion that we approve the bid. I would say the second bid for the RDL, the lower bid. the newer
Okay.
one.
That is if we get
Pending-
the,
pending the ladies'
approval
civic-
from
yes.
the ladies club.
Being able to help us with that and split this cost. So,
And get it open back up and get everybody back in there.
yes.
Okay, I have a motion. I need a second.
I'll say for that.
Okay, all in favor?
Alright.
Yay.
Thank you.
Rock and
Thank
roll.
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
We appreciate it.
All right, let's see, next is, this next one is gonna be something that discuss and or take action, approve yearly contract for utility data systems in Texas, LLC Municipal Court Record Systems. This is something that Tasha has to have. Do you wanna speak?
Oh,
What is it?
this is the program that I use for the court tickets, everything.
And we're still having that, because we have a backlog of tickets. and-
And if we do code enforcement, she'll still have a system.
Is this pretty much what it is every year, 2200?
Yes.
So how many court cases do we still have?
A bunch. It's a huge backlog.
Really?
We have show cause.
Can y'all explain what that is?
Tasha,
Okay. So it's the record system. Whenever tickets are imported, this goes straight into the system. It's where I take the payments. It shows they're pending, anything and everything. It's where it's logged.
So without the police department, we need that because.
We still have a backlog, so I still have show cause. for
And we
payment
can't dismiss
plans.
those cases.
And then if we do end up code enforcement, I'll still need that system as well. Well, unless city goes other direction, but
Yeah. But we still have quite a few cases on backlog.
When you say quite a few, do you have a number, like
Yeah.
close, roundabout number?
Isn't it about 300 or 400?
But I don't. It's
More than that?
probably more than that.
Okay. Yeah, the courts are really, it's really backed up.
Pending cases.
And we have to finish that out.
Where people may not have paid.
Yeah.
I mean, Judge Bounds comes in, I think y'all use that system for that as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she actually calls people and says, we're gonna issue a warrant for your arrest if you don't come in and pay your ticket.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So is
We're
that
trying
pretty
to get
much,
it cleared
pretty
up.
much what most of them are? Tickets?
I think it's tickets, right? For what we're using it for.
Yes.
But we don't have the power to dismiss any of those, so we've got to finish them out.
Well, we wouldn't want to either, I mean, they're valid tickets. We need to-
Right.
we need to
And
follow the process.
it is income, not
I
a
don't
lot.
say we get a little bit of it, don't we?
We get about 30% when we pay everybody, we get about 30.
Well, what if you end up to pay that $2,200?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's yearly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve, what is this? The,
Utility data system.
utility data system.
Okay,
Reports.
I'll second it.
all right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, let's see. Discuss and or take action, approval of plat to split property into 2 lots located at 1094 Industrial Boulevard, Point, Texas, Whitestone Geomatics. Now, this is, you are coming with all the information to give to us, correct?
As much as I have, so I have 7 Mylar copies of the plat. That's what I was told to bring, most importantly.
Oh, and I have questions.
Would you like this distributed?
Please. Is there water and sewer on the property?
So the current lot is serviced by city water and city sewer. The utility has been contacted. They can service both water and sewer.
Okay,
Water through the front and sewer through the back property line.
okay, and how big is the property?
The property is 1.56 acres.
Okay,
The
Figure out what this is.
split is going
it's
to be,
Mark Mize's place, he's splitting it.
How many acres is it?
it's being split to a half acre and a 1 acre.
Okay, so he,
So
he's
split it, how
splitting
much,
it.
a half acre?
Half acre on the left, that's lot 2, it's 0.487.
Yeah.
And 1.15 acres on the right plot line.
What does our ordinances say that the size of the property has to be?
In your plans to put sewer and
It
water.
falls in this,
Yes, it
Yes, sir.
does.
on the 4 point.
Actually, I believe the right side is currently in service.
Oh, it does.
Yes, so it's just the left side.
Oh, okay, so you just have to put it on the side that you're trying to cut off.
Yours is
I
a
got you.
quarter acre.
That's a third.
Yours is a third.
Yes.
But yours was established.
I think it has to be a
Mine got cut
third.
off from.
No, I think it has to be a third of an acre or bigger, if I'm not mistaken. I don't.
It's in our ordinances, I can't because I know I couldn't do anything with that piece of property I had across the road, because it wasn't big enough.
Now, I've got some notes here, and Rhonda may be able to help. It says the new owner will need to pay for a road bore.
Yes, I was told yes, it's paid by owner for the water meter to be bored through the road to service lot 2.
Okay, and what road is this we're talking about?
This is Industrial Boulevard.
Industrial.
I think it's the other side of Delaware.
It's
Yeah, it's-
northwest of the city, but it's
Yeah, it's,
So that's
within
a
cities.
city street, correct?
yeah, but it's before you get to the Baptist church,
Yes.
down this way, towards us.
Is
gonna be
it's a state road, county road?
it turns into a county road shortly after. But this is the section that is on Industrial Boulevard.
It's in the
It's-
city?
Yes, it's. I believe the west side of this is the city.
Is that the road right there for the church?
Yeah.
That's just to like 14 on the
Mhm. Yeah.
That lot has been empty forever.
They know that they'll have to have a lift station too, correct?
I wasn't made aware. The owner may, but
For the sewer? I mean, somebody will have to buy one.
Okay.
So, because I believe it's gonna be, isn't it downhill from the sewer? Where it did, yes, sir?
They told me that if I run it to that back fence line, that they can get on out there. I just go to my fence line and they hook it up.
Okay, it doesn't, there she is. Rhonda, does it need a lift station at this property? Mr. Mize? For the side that he's selling?
None of his run, none of his runs out the back.
I was just told that I had to run it to that back fence line and they hook it up from there.
That was,
Okay, so he doesn't need a lift, they won't need a lift station?
No.
Like they were saying about.
Not if you own the
Gary's
back.
the one that told me that, he could be rented to the very back of the property, he could hook into the sewer back there.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you're just selling the lot as is, right? Without anything on it, or he's wanting to?
yes, that's what I understand. It's a barren lot right now. For the west side is barren. The east side has that home on it.
Okay,
There's nothing on the west side.
so he's just wanting to split his property, y'all.
I'm just trying to look and see what our ordinance is. It's a building inside.
This third.
So is he planning on selling this property? Is that why he's splitting it off?
Probably.
Yes, yeah, I believe it's sale or deeded off.
Is somebody intending to build a house on it?
Yes, he's here actually.
Uh-huh.
The gentleman that's taking lot 2.
It's not big enough that I can't find it.
Yeah, that'd be totally different.
Because that's a-
And from what I understood, yes, but also-
Really?
I need to find it.
Okay, well,
What is
we're
it?
gonna have to,
No. They say it's big enough, so I don't know.
I know that there are some lots out here that are smaller than what are in the.
Yeah, that's a half acre. I know there's a lot smaller than that.
Oh, yeah, my property
Yeah,
is
but-
smaller now.
Right, but those were established properties. I'm looking at what our
Yeah, 'cause
current
that-
No,
ordinance
I got
say.
it. What does it say?
I don't know, I'm
She's
trying
looking.
to find it.
Yeah,
It's, our ordinances are not the easiest to work with.
Surely half an acre would be.
Well, I had a half acre across
Well,
the road from me and I couldn't build on it, so,
Really?
and it was right under a half acre, just like this one
It
is.
was just under a
Yeah,
half
'cause that's
acre.
what this is. It's under half an acre.
Yeah, and I couldn't build on it because it didn't meet the requirement, so I can't get it to open up.
How long ago was that?
Separated them?
Yes, in the surveyor.
I sold it to the
What
people
would it
that
cost
own
to
the
survey
land
two
next
plots of
to it,
land to put them
a
in one?
year and a half ago.
Combined?
Yes.
Just for us, I believe the price would run about 3,000. They may be cheaper, they may be more expensive around. I
About a
highly
year and a
recommend
half
getting
ago.
multiple
Cause I got
quotes.
two plots of land.
Why don't we table it and look?
Yeah, I think we need to look at it to
Yeah.
make sure,
Make sure
Yes,
because I know a lot of places are brand new.
And then we can make sure
Usually
for like our
restricted
water and sewer,
Mhm.
make
finding
sure all
like
that's
that,
right.
divisions are.
We don't need to be spending more money than we have to. If we say, yeah, and then it's
I'd
not
rather
there.
combine
Yeah,
mine so I
like,
pay
oh,
one
man.
tax.
It's not there, now we're run 500 feet of electric sewer.
One of
Okay.
them's under a half acre, the
Okay.
other one's,
To be
the
sure.
total is
So
just under
what
4
I
acres.
say, table it.
Yeah.
But I just had
Yeah.
it surveyed,
That's what I
the
said.
4 acres.
Okay,
I
I'll
bought.
let you table it.
You need to make a motion.
I'd make a motion to table it so we can find out a little bit more about it.
Okay. Okay, I need a second.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Okay, thank you.
Just so we can make sure.
I just wanna make sure that we're.
Make sure our sewer and
We
the
come back and say so, so we know how.
Oh, yeah, we'll give you these back.
Oh, can we keep one, so we can,
Yes.
yeah,
You just pick one and put it on.
all right.
There's not a date that you would know of, that it.
Our next meeting. is
Our
on
next meeting in 2
is
weeks,
on-
we should be
July
able to
9th.
start by
Yes. I'll keep this one if that's okay.
then. Yeah, we
Okay.
should be able to roll on it, we'll put it on the agenda for the next meeting.
Yeah,
2
we can do
weeks.
that.
That's good.
It just takes a while to find the ordinances and stuff.
Right.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You got a business card?
I do have some on.
Okay. Let's see, K, variance to move mobile home onto vacant lot at 291 Meadowview Lane, Mr. Silva. Oh, wait. Yes, sorry.
Good
evening,
Nothing on it in there?
It's my first time here. We're looking to move a mobile home into our vacant lot. It's 291 on Meadow Lane.
The pictures that you have are of the home, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the age of the home?
It's a 2014.
What's our age limit, 7 years?
I think it is, but I
I
don't
think it's
quite
7
know.
years.
I think it is too.
We have a mobile home age limit.
Okay.
Tasha, do you remember? I think it's 7.
I've heard 7, but I haven't
Seen
seen
it?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard 7 as well. I don't know what it
Okay,
actually
I'm gonna
says.
make a motion that we table this to the next meeting.
Okay.
Which will be 2 weeks, and that'll give us,
Give me a second, I just pulled the word.
oh, you
Thank
say,
you.
okay, wait a minute.
We drove all the way from Denton, so thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
I need to bring something.
Has there been a mobile home on that property before? Do you know?
It's been vacant for the past 10 years, so maybe prior to that.
Does it have water and sewer?
Okay.
And you're gonna move there? You're gonna live, it's gonna be
Yes.
where you live?
It's not open.
You
How
know that
long-
when you become a new member of the city of Point, you have to volunteer for stuff.
So I'm actually watching
That's a new
this,
requirement.
and I was like, how do I watch this video? Is it live?
He puts it on Facebook.
You never know. He does make us go live and we don't even know it.
Yeah.
Normally it's Rains County Leader on Facebook.
Where's the ordinance book? I mean, let's be
Um,
realistic. Where's the?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's just driving.
It's hard, yeah, it's hard to see the ordinance.
I can't get it to
And how long will it
I
take
know,
you
I
to get it
know.
all set in place and set up?
Like months, you think? Like
Yeah.
Probably a
It
month
usually
or
doesn't
more.
take too long.
What's Meadowview, so I know that you get water and all that.
Yeah.
So that's.
Yeah.
And the trailer's already over it.
That particular road is full of mobile homes
Yes.
already.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it is.
I mean, my dad lived down in mobile home, so I do know.
We've got past council members.
That's a
who live
bicycle
there.
trail, that's not a road.
Yeah.
I created that bicycle trail back when I was
Yeah.
a lot younger.
Meadowview?
Yeah. It used to be just a bicycle trail. Then a 3-wheeler trail.
Some of these folks have been here all their life.
Yeah.
That was never a road.
It was never a road.
I'm a
Now it's
transplant.
lane.
Can't believe my granddaughter.
You know the brick home on the far side?
Sorry.
The brick home on the far end of it? I had
To
a
the
good
left?
friend.
The one down,
Yes.
far down to the left. Okay.
Yes, that my best friend used to live there, and we would ride a bike all the way there because there was no houses there. Until
He
you
said
got
there
to
was
the,
no
until you
houses.
got to the
that property behind them just sold, or it was for sale.
Hold on.
You're telling your age, you know that, don't you?
He's younger than me, so I don't care.
No, like I
Well,
said,
everybody's younger than
like
you.
I said, I've been on top of the water tower. Not once, but twice.
You're on camera. Structure constructed, okay. HUD code manufactured home means a structure constructed on or after June 15th, 1976, according to the United States Department of Housing. Let's see.
I thought this was an ordinance that we put in place.
If it is, it's not on our website, so. Okay, exception for existing.
Almost.
She's in the mood to do
Yes.
Huh?
that. She found it.
Thank you. It's sticking.
Watch out, Becky, you didn't take the step up.
I told you, when I sit in here, it's gonna be with a sledgehammer.
Just We're not done. No, we're not. I got some more things I want to go to.
Oh, do you? What else you got? I thought we were at the end of the agenda.
No, the general stuff, yes.
Oh, okay.
Driveways, walkways.
Oh,
Yeah, how big is the lot there?
Let's see, it doesn't,
They didn't say, I didn't
let's
see
see if I can pull it up.
2.220 acres.
2.2 acres.
it. No, it's-
It's a long lot, isn't it?
Yes, it runs back. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't see anything in this ordinance.
But we have done it.
I know we've talked about before.
No, we've actually, even Chuck Sam, that we've,
I know.
You also worried about the mobile home.
We did, but I think the one that we declined to allow to come in was over 20 years old.
but they ended up buying a newer one.
They bought a new one and that was great, but there's, so, but there's converting a mobile home into a permanent structure. That's not what she's doing. Exceptions for, this is exception for an existing mobile home.
I don't think it can ever got put in there.
I don't think it's in here. I don't think that we have a,
I have it in there.
But we actually voted on it.
I know we
And
voted on it.
refused to vote.
but we've only refused one, and that one was over like 25 years old. That is the only one that we did.
Okay.
But again, and I'm not saying that we should or shouldn't, I'm telling you based on what our ordinance says, we don't have something in here that says that.
How many square feet is it?
The mobile home.
Mhm.
Let me double check. Have you guys do you remember the square feet?
The mobile home,
Mm-hmm.
so it's 50 by 14. 50 feet long by 14.
50 by 14?
Yeah.
I don't do math.
It's 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, it's not very big then, is it? 0 to
Yeah,
700.
700 square feet.
I do think the size might be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on. So,
Because our building code says 1,200. Somebody says it says 1,100, but when I built it, it was 1,200. I think that's going to be a bigger issue.
we can table it so we can discuss it, but I'm not seeing that we have guidelines in here
Mm-hmm.
to support that. To say,
Well, we definitely have guidelines in there for the square footage, so.
10
Huh?
It may be a TML.
I don't know, we've got like guidelines under our building ordinances for 1,200 square feet.
Okay, so planning and zoning or subdivision?
For the chapter 10, 1,200 square feet.
1,200 square feet. Mm-hmm.
So
It
I
has to be
think
more, it has to be that amount?
it has to be
Okay.
1,200 plus, yeah. I think that's,
Yeah.
I think that for what our ordinances say right this minute,
As of right now.
That's gonna be our biggest issue. It's not so much the age of it, because we can't really find anything on that, but the square footage is a big issue for us.
So then we will resubmit our request once we then
Yes,
find
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, if y'all can find
That's age
something.
not age,
Yeah,
it's square appropriate and then.
yeah, a little bit bigger, and then just resubmit, and we'll get it done for you.
Thank you,
All right.
everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
you too.
You too.
Did we leave? I mean, literally, you can look at this thing for the size of the
So-
lot. No, we tabled it.
Okay, do we need a motion
To go to executive session?
To table.
to table?
Yes.
To table that, yes,
Well, no, we're not tabling it,
No.
we're,
because we didn't vote on it.
well, because we're
Because
not
there
gonna
was no
approve it.
action to
Yeah.
take.
Well, there is an action to take because we will say that we are rejecting this
Right.
because of the size
Well,
of
then
the
I need
home.
that motion.
Okay, so I will make a motion that we reject the variance to move the mobile home onto the vacant lot on Meadowview due to the size of the structure.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Okay, now I would like to go into executive session, and I know we're busy. Let me get my codes for Texas Government Code 551.071 and for 551.074. So we will adjourn now, and we will be back.
We'll be in